Hey, welcome to the Richard Sherman podcast brought to you by The Volume. I appreciate you joining us. Make sure you like and subscribe to our videos. We'll love to see you every week. Welcome back to the Richard Sherman podcast. We got a really special guest, Deommodore Lenoir.
What's good? What's good? I'm happy to be here, man. Happy to talk to you.
Hey, you done earned your right. You done earned it. You out there strapping. You're getting books. How they gonna let you book two of the same plays though? Like
they didn't get the message last week. They didn't get the message. They thought I was sweet out there.
They definitely thought it was sweet. He ain't thinking it's sweet no more. I almost thought you was to the crib, but Zeke wanted to get, play linebacker.
Yeah. Yeah, that was my whole goal. My whole goal was to score. Like I was supposed to score. Like I was mad at myself for even when I got to the end zone and I realized I'm like, you didn't score. Like that was my whole goal. Cause ever since I was in high school and even in Little League, I was always, every time the ball touched my hands, I was trying to score.
But you would say, hey, your team appreciated it. They needed it. Have you seen all this craziness? Did you know about the Cowboys rivalry before the game? Or did you hear about everything after the game? Or did you feel it throughout the week?
Well, I remember Shanahan bringing it up last year and I kind of knew a little bit. And then when we started having our team meeting, we started going over more. And then I was like, oh, this is serious.
Right.
Like, oh yeah, it's time to lock in. I was like, you make a play in this game, you would be probably remember forever.
Right. It's history. So you feeling good. You know what I mean? It's your first, it's your first playoff starts. You comfortable. The team's feeling good. What was your mindset going into that game? I know Meek had a good game plan, but it looked like y'all was just hungry out there. Y'all was everywhere. You made a tackle on CD Lamb on the sideline. Ain't nobody bringing it up, but you kind of grown manned him a little bit, got up under his pads and just dumped him. You know what I mean? Y'all had some attitude.
Oh yeah. That's kind of what they preach here. What we preach, being physical. You got to be able to hold your own. Really, we all had the same mindset. Like since week one, we trying to win. Like it's nothing more to it. It's either you gonna get with it or you gonna get lost. So that's kind of what our mindset was. So going into that game, we seeing all the tweets and all, Micah Parsons saying this is what we wanted, and we kind of took that to heart. Like we the number one defense, and we gonna show everybody.
The NFL playoffs are here. If your team's in, it's gonna be fun. But what if you could actually be at the game? That'd be fun. For last minute amazing deals on tickets to your favorite NFL team, check out Game Time, the fastest growing app in the US. If your team is out of it, no sweat. They have tickets to NCAA, NHL, NBA games, even concerts and comedy shows too. So if you're in San Francisco, you want to see the Niners, download the Game Time app, create an account, and redeem the code Sherman for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account, enter the code Sherman, that's SHERMAN for $20 off. No matter where you live, get out and have some fun this week. Download the Game Time app. Last minute tickets, lowest price, guaranteed. This is a personal question for me. Why are you still in the 3-8? I know you came in with the 3-8, but you didn't have the opportunity to switch by now.
Yeah, I had an opportunity, but I was like, this number was given to me. So I'm gonna just try to make the best of it. I'm gonna try to make it look good. And then I ain't seen no other corner with it besides the corner L'Jarius Sneed from the Chiefs.
Right.
That was the only person I seen with it. So I was like, it was given to me, so I'm gonna just rock it. I ain't gonna complain. I'm gonna just put my head down and work.
I like that. And you going to work. How you feeling about this matchup y'all got coming up? They got some talent over there. Good quarterback, good offense, good receivers all day, always open. AJ Brown. They got Devontae Smith, some talented guy, but y'all got some talented guys too.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I love it. I love this matchup. I couldn't ask for a better matchup. We played them before, so I kind of know what Devontae Smith's like. I watched AJ Brown when we played Tennessee last year, so I kind of know what they both like to do. We're gonna be ready. We're gonna come out. We're gonna play lights out.
You playing lights out now. What do you think about Kyle? Because I know he got to be different than any coach you done ever had before with how he is, with his honesty, his meetings.
Yeah.
He be keeping it a buck.
Oh, yeah. One thing I can say, he a genius to start off. The way he breaks down the run game and the way he he have everything set up, I'll be like, this is crazy. Like
Right.
just listening to the meetings, the team meeting the early morning, I'm like, this is crazy how he just put all this together. But him in meetings, when I start this year, so he was on me in the beginning of the training camp, so I was like, I had to step my game up. And then he said one thing I remember he said, he was like, I want you to be an asshole. I want you to be a dog. And then after that, change was off. The leash was off.
Right.
The leash was off.
Look, he know what he wants. He's a super smart coach. He's great at educating his dudes. That's what people don't understand. Like, he go into meetings on Mondays and he teach a lesson. He's like, hey, this the reason this play worked, because with this linebacker right here, you see him? He slid over too far. We scooped him up out of there and we went it right there.
Yeah, like, that's exactly how it be.
Right. You'd be like, we were setting this dude up they safeties. It was getting lower and lower and lower. We were waiting for him. Bam.
Yeah. Like, and then it just popped.
Like, okay. So what you feel about your teammates? You got some of the best guys. I went to the Super Bowl with a lot of the guys that are on that defense. Federico, Jimmy, Eric, Nicholas, Law. But they were all young then, they're all super young then. Now they vet and got captains on. What have those guys taught you throughout the year and helped you, as you become the starter and had to play a bigger role in this defense?
Well, really, starting off with Jimmy, he was always like a big brother when I first got here. He was always helping me and just telling me, just believe in yourself. Like, you got the talent. You just got to put your head there and you just got to believe in yourself. Then with Fred, he just motivated me just by his appearance. Like, like when I first got out there, it was against the Lions and there was so much communication going on. And I was just staring, like the play was about to start and I was just staring. I'm like, dang, this Fred Warner right here. Like he really, like he making every check, every call. Like it was just crazy to me. Like I had to really let that sink in and just, it was just crazy. It was a crazy feeling. Like, but I have the most utmost respect for these guys on this team, and I feel like they deserve a Super Bowl. So every time I lace it up and I step out there, like I'm not just playing for me. I know I got to play for them because I know what they deserve and I know how hard they work.
No question. And that's as it should be. That's how great defense is formed. That's how brotherhoods are formed, because it's care. It's care, it's appreciation. But let's talk about the other side of the ball, because y'all offense is really talented as well. You had to be amazed with first off, you wasn't scared because the first day you got there, you were strapping. We ain't gonna act like you wasn't out there strapping. But did it ever surprise you the amount of talent that they were able to put together on that team, and then add Christian McCaffrey this year? I mean, y'all, it's an abundance of riches.
Yeah, it was crazy because like just seeing Debo, I never really knew who Debo was until I actually got here. And just seeing how he worked, like I know he got the big contract, but just seeing him work through training camp, like I knew he was gonna do what he did.
Right.
Like, 'cause I was just seeing him, he was coming up with circus catches, one hand catches. I'm like, this dude different. Like he different. Right. And then when the game clicked on, the tape is different. So I was just like, oh, he real underrated. And then Ayuk, I've been knowing him since college. We went against each other in college, Oregon, Arizona State. So I already knew what type of talent he had, and I knew if he really put the work in his craft where he could be.
What about Kittle? Have you had to cover Kittle? Because Kittle craftier than people think.
Yeah. All right. So my first this was like my first, I think I want to say this is my first catch I really gave up in when I first got here, and it was a touchdown to Kittle in the back of the end zone in the stadium with all the fans there. That was like my welcome to the NFL. I was like, because they lined him up in goal line. So I was thinking fade. So I shot my hands. I tried to get on him quick. They put the ball in the air. He grabbed me and tossed me. And I flew. And I was like, where the flag? And he jumped up and he spiked the ball. And that was that moment right there. I was like, I can't deal with that. I can't keep that can't keep happening. That can't happen no more.
Right.
Yeah, that was like my welcome to the NFL when I first got here.
That's funny. That's a good one right there, man. Yeah, you can't put your hands on him, especially down there, because he just gonna try to bully you.
Yeah,
What has surprised you about the league so far? You know, obviously it's cool to see you. I saw you growing up. You know, I've known Fatty forever. I got to come visit y'all when you were in high school. But what, if anything, has surprised you about the league or hasn't surprised you?
What really surprised me is that teams really run the same scheme. Like they attack they attack the defense the same. Like, I was really surprised by that. I was like, nah, that can't be real. Like, they not just gonna run the same special follow digs. I couldn't believe that. Like, and then when I started to actually see it, it started slowing down for me.
Right. That's that. And when I tell that to people, I try to tell that to young guys all the time. I'm like, hey, that's gonna surprise you. It's different in college. In college, y'all gonna see 6-7 different schemes.
Yeah.
You're going to see spread. You're going to see condensed. You're going to see Stanford just running the ball with goal line. You're going to see all this. In the league, you're going to see West Coast with a little bit of sprinkles here, a little bit of this here. They're going to steal 3 plays from the team you just played. You look up, you're like, hey, if I know these 15 plays, I'm good.
Yeah, that was really shocking to me. It was crazy.
Right. And you keep thinking that you're going to last in this league a long time because they don't get more creative. They don't. You think they do over the years, you'd be like, yeah, they're going to probably change stuff once they know. I know when 2 go away, that 1 coming on the dig. I know that. Yeah. So they're going to probably mix it up.
Yeah, it was some teams that they would like do it different, like Kansas City in the preseason. Like I went with that special follow digs, and they ran like a digging up, and but I was still in good position to make the play.
But that shit kind of stuff sounds good when you don't got Nicholas, John Bosa, and Eric Armstead breathing down your neck. And so they're going to have a tough time blocking them, so they don't really run double moves out of that because it's already a 7-step. You got to hit your back foot and let it go. But they'll try it, but that's just to keep you honest. That's just to be like, hey, it ain't every time.
Yeah.
So where you living at, first off, because it's expensive out there.
Oh, yeah, I'm staying in Santa Clara. Okay,
yeah, you ain't got to give me all the details, but you know what I mean? But yeah, Santa Clara, that's cool. Did that surprise you? Because it's expensive as all get out there.
Yeah, I mean, coming from LA, I knew it was expensive, but this is different. I mean, you got 1 bedrooms and starting at $4,200. Like, oh man.
At least in LA, you could kind of feel like you're doing something. You know what I mean? But this mess is crazy. Who's like the guy on the team you hang with the most?
I kind of be with my class more, like kind of Ambry, Sam Womack, rookies. Like I kind of stick with the rookie class. Yeah, the young guys. I mean, I'll be hanging out with older guys too. Like I'll be with Debo sometimes, Trent. Yeah, but mostly I'll stick to the rookie class.
Which corners, whether they playing now or played before, have you studied and tried to emulate, add little tricks to your game?
Oh yeah, I watched your film. I
appreciate that.
I was just watching, when I had DM'd you, and then we was talking about the Arizona game, and you saying don't make it bigger than what it is. I went back and watched your film, and I just seen how you was playing stuff. I'm like, all right, I can add this into mine and just add some stuff to it.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I'll be trying, man. You get out there, you got to know what you can do and what you can't do, and the game ain't bigger than what it is. The NFC Championship is what it is. You know what I mean? It's going to be a ball out there. It's going to be a field. You're going to put your cleats on, your helmet on, you're going to strap it up, and you're going to dance, and out there on that island, only a couple people know how it really go.
Only a couple know how it feel on that 3rd and 2 when you got to get that stop.
When you got to get that stop, or 3rd and 9 for the game.
Yeah,
it's different, and you can, whether you give up a few catches or you pick everything, like you still got to line it up, and they don't care what you did the last play.
Yes,
and these receivers get the sub out. They get tired after a couple plays. They get to tap their helmet and bring somebody. We don't get the sub out, baby. Out here. Strap and that's what people don't understand that. People are like receivers harder. Like, nah, not in corner.
Yeah, not in corner. I mean, you got 99 good plays and that one bad play, it'll kill your whole day.
It'll kill your whole day. Kill your whole day, kill your whole everything. And you could play 85 plays. You could play 106 plays, and they could play 45 plays. And they'd be like, look, he had 7 catches for 130 yards. He the best. Like,
Yeah.
I played double the snaps.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a human.
Yeah, that's exactly how it be. And then the fans be. I mean, that's one thing that really don't get to me. But I just like just how they seen me Seattle game. I was liking the tweets, before I already knew what type of game I was coming in to try to have, and I knew I was gonna do it. So that's why I was liking the tweets like, oh, y'all think I'm trash, y'all think I'm garbage, I need to be benched, all that stuff. I was just liking all that. I mean, it just fueled me up. Like it didn't tear me down at all. Right.
You add that chip on your shoulder.
Yeah.
That why they call you the hyena?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, this is going to be a fun matchup. I'm so proud of you, man. I'm proud of what you already did. I know you're going to have another great game. Go out there and do what you always do, man. Keep strapping. Keep doing your thing. Tell Fatty I said what up. And if you got any questions for me, I'm here. We can talk about it right now.
Yeah, I appreciate you. You didn't help me a lot, with just giving me confidence and just explaining the game to me and just being a big brother and a mentor. And I appreciate you for that.
No, it's all love. It's all love. I'll see you soon, and you go out there and do your thing, and I'll see you at the Super Bowl. I appreciate you, brother. You have a great day, and I'll get with you soon.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.